What does AI mean for the future of democracy?
We are building something around the public meeting data source. And obviously, when we're successful, we want to expand it to all sorts of like new meeting sources and new different kinds of modalities that are around democracy building. But what else can you do, right? Like if there are other GroundVues that exist that are built by people who actually care about the world around them and whose mission is oriented with something that makes the world a better place, what do they look like? How do we bring them together? How do we say the folks that are doing the good work, how do we support them as companies, right? We are going to be in a struggle against the people who are going to have more money than us, people that are going to take oodles of venture capital, people that are looking for an exit, right? This is not how we're building a company. This is manifestly different. It is going to be a handicap for us, right? How do we support organizations like this? How do we make sure that AI is being used for good, right? Like we have all these companies that are making all these hyperscalers, right? They're building all of these different factories that exist out there. We have a whole chip manufacturing industry that creates data centers. And then we have the frontier large language model companies that are creating these massive models that are amazing. But to what end? And to what purpose? And it's not just an ROI, right? Like it's to do something great. And so again, I guess we can close this session with asking your listeners to think about, where is AI manifestly going to make the world a better place, right? People are going to use it for business interests. We don't need to encourage that. But for companies like ours, companies like GroundVue and other amazing people that are trying to use AI for good, how do we think about this? How do we make this part of the way human society flourishes? How do we make AI a piece of that? And so it's an open question. I would love to have conversations with anybody who has great ideas or funding around these sorts of things. It is, I think, one of the most important questions we should be considering right now.
Agreed.
Yeah, I love
100%. Yeah, it's an unusual point of view, right? Because everything is about making money, and unfortunately, I think that doesn't make our world a better place.
I'm so torn with that. It's like, is it a really naive question to think, like, do those things have to be separate? To make money doesn't mean that you lose the ability to do good.
It becomes harder. And yeah. I will say, like, we had the choice to become a strictly nonprofit, but we want to make a sustainable organization. That's why we incorporated as a public benefit corporation, right? Which gives us a mission and a drive. So Anthropic did that, and they are grappling with that choice with the Department of Defense and that whole spat that has come through. And they have stood on business for that, right? And for better or worse, they are standing by their PBC's mission. And so, yes, it can be done, but you saw the fallout that happened. So it's difficult to make these choices.